Welcome to Connecting Bites, where we show you fantastic places to travel, especially for vegans and vegetarians. This is a special one because I finally made it to Kenya. This is Nairobi. So this episode is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit shorter than most because I was mostly in Nairobi on business. So I really only had about a day to explore the city as much as possible. So this episode is going to focus on some of the things that we found interesting if you're short on time. First of all, let's talk about where to stay. We highly recommend the Trademark Hotel in the Village Market. It has everything you need. It has a shopping center attached to the hotel. It's got barbershops, beauty salons, souvenir shops, and several restaurants, especially if you're a hungry man like me. After dropping off our bags at the hotel, we decided to start our day early with Nairobi National Park. We recommend that you do this early in the morning so that you can maximize your time. And since we had a large group, we did so with Bigfoot Adventures. Big time shout out to Bigfoot Adventures. Their customer service is fantastic. And Nairobi National Park is a must-see. Nairobi National Park is about 45 square miles. And I know that sounds humongous, but it's actually relatively small compared to most of Africa's national parks. But that doesn't mean the park isn't packed with wildlife. It has 4 of the big 5, with the lone exception being elephants, and a host of other interesting animals to see. Into wildlife conservation at all, or just want to know a little bit more about what's going on in the area, then we also recommend the Giraffe Center. This place is really popular with younger kids and families. And I mean, who doesn't want to feed a giraffe and get absolutely slobbered by its incredibly long tongue? Okay, so let's talk about Village Market for a second. Village Market, once again, is attached to the Trademark Hotel and has everything you need. Bars, lounges, shops, everything. And I found Falafel House completely by accident. It was in the back of the market, somewhere by one of the bars, and the guy behind the counter was really, really nice and took me through the menu. This place has everything. I got the Buddha bowl because these restaurants always have some version of a Buddha bowl, and I had zero expectations, but it was fantastic. They even have Beyond Meat products. This place is a must for vegans and vegetarians. So the next night, I ended up at what would ultimately be my favorite spot, which is Roro's. And I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not. They have so many things on that menu that I wanted to try, but I just didn't have time. I settled on the Harvest Bowl, and that was not a mistake. It was delicious. This was not an error in judgment. This was delicious. And I got a couple of pastries too. This place is so good. This is another must stop by if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. The last place that I had the opportunity to try is actually a really popular Italian restaurant at the back of the market called La Casa di Nico. This is a beautiful restaurant, great ambiance. I got a gnocchi dish that was fantastic. They have live entertainment. This is a great place for couples. It's a really good place for couples. So yeah, that was Nairobi in a day for us. Well, except for the food, that was more like 3 days. But we wish we had more time, but we didn't. And hopefully we'll get a chance to come back to this amazing city once again. But until then, make sure you like, share, and subscribe in that order. And we'll see you on the next one.